Hi friends, this is Sunny from the Soccer Race. This is my first foray into podcasting, so I selected something I feel most passionate about in my life, that is football. So growing up as a 90s kid, I used to love playing in the streets and in the playgrounds, in school, at home with my friends. My earliest memories also include playing FIFA. I remember going to my friend's house when I was just a kid. We did not have computers back then in every household like it is today, but my friend had one and he showed me FIFA 99, which he had got from his parents as a birthday gift. And the earliest game I remember was watching him play Juventus versus AC Milan. I used to, I became a fan of the game so much that when I came home, I kind of bargained with my father that I would get much better in my studies if I had a computer in my home. Initially, my father was not convinced, but eventually, I sold the idea to him so that he bought me a computer. I promptly, of course, installed FIFA in it and started playing. And through the years, I have been playing FIFA. I have always selected AC Milan, and my favorite club has also been Newcastle United because of the Alan Shearer days, and I am lucky to have gone to England and witnessed one of their matches live back in 2014, which has made an even strong bond between me and the club. That's uh, that's it about the intro. Now, of course, due to the twin reasons of global pandemic which has affected our lives, the lives of everyone in this planet, and also the fact that I am now on the wrong side of 30, so sadly I cannot play anymore. I had to stop recently playing in the amateur leagues and in my country. So as my weekends go, it has been very dull and empty, and every Saturday I sit in front of the TV to watch a Premier League, Champions League match. I wonder how am I not going to how am I going to stop playing even now that I have stopped? It's very difficult to accept it. So talking about old times with my friend Jeet, who has who's now presently marooned in Australia because of travel restrictions from his country. We decided on talking about our interests, our lives, which are attached to football invariably, and we decided to give this a shot. So that is how it came about. I have recently started my website with my friend Jeet, writing blogs, and this is my venture into podcasts, which I am going to publish in my website as well, the soccerways.net. So now I've given you a brief history about how this came about. Over the next few episodes in the podcast, we're going to discuss various diversified topics in football. In my blog, which you can be read from the website, I have selected and written about some offbeat topics which are not mainstream. People will most likely relate to them. Football over the years has evolved in every context, and the game as it is played now is very different from what I believe it used to be played a few years back. Now it's all about a procedure which the team follows, and every player is put into that procedure as clockwork. In today's day world, a lot of analysis and of the opponent and the team's own players are used in the game plan. In earlier days, in my opinion, it used to be different as it was more adventurous, more random than what it is now. Of course, this might be my perception of the matter, but I believe the game has changed and evolved. I believe recognition is given to the game in some areas where previously it was not quite as well known, like women's football and youth football. I have always been a big fan of youth players, youth academies, and I have in my time researched a lot about European youth academies, especially the famous Dutch academies and the one in Catalonia. More on this in my future episodes in this podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. Thank you and stay tuned for future episodes of the soccerways.net.